morning. Now, we had a Whitfield County Sheriff's Department officer just drove by, but he was going too fast. I wasn't able to get the live stream going before he got past us. Good morning, Miss Jeannie. Great to see you, Miss Jeannie. Good morning, Michael Kunkel, the Truth Spitter. It didn't look like I was going to be able to do a live stream out here this morning. I felt a little bit of rain in there, but I figured, what the hell, we going to try it anyway. Good morning, Jaden Bearden. Good morning, baby girl. Good morning, Alan Davis. How you doing, Alan? Well, I was going to go to the courthouse. I was headed up that way, but I felt some rain falling. So I figured I'd be better off being close to one of these stores. Good morning, Sheila. How you doing, Sheila? Good morning. Good afternoon, George O'Grady. I can still feel a little bit of moisture in there. Let's just hope it don't start raining. I've done seen 2 Whitfield County Sheriff's Department officers headed east. The first one, I was coming across the road up there at the red light. Look, here we go. We got one this time. Whitfield County Sheriff's Department. Good morning, Whitfield County. Now that is the 3rd officer that's came by here in about 5 minutes. Good morning. Good morning. I love that bike, brother. Check that bike out. I think it was called a High Night or something like that. That was a short electric bicycle. Now that looked like one of them high-dollar electric bikes. Fat tires. Good morning, Appalachian American. Good morning to you in them there cornfields of southern Indiana, Mr. Fred Hinkle. Good morning to you as well. Everybody be sure to double tap your screen to give old EagleNick a like. Please be sure to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Good morning, this guy. U.S. Foods. Yeah, you can't always go by what they say though, Sheila. I already felt a little bit of rain in the air this morning. Good morning, Deadly Kitten. How you doing this morning? People say I'm no good and crazy as a loon, 'cause I get stoned in the morning and I get stoned in the afternoon. Kinda like an old blue tick hound, I like to lay around in the shade. Well, I ain't got no money, but I damn sure got it made, and I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave old EagleNick alone. They're starting to really slow down. I guess they're slowing down for the camera. That traffic is way down yonder. Now we do have super chat, super thanks, and super stickers are available to anyone that would like to use them. I've also pinned my Cash App to the bottom of the chat. Thank you, Deadly Kitten. Pat, starts pure, stays pure. Pat. Good morning, Miss True Crime Sleuth. There goes another Whitfield County Sheriff's Department officer. Good morning, Billy Burns. Good morning, Horror. We are live in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. We're on top of the Walnut Avenue Bridge on the eastbound side. We got a train coming. I'm gonna try to see if I can get here under the edge of the bridge to where I can light this little Cheyenne little cigar. It looks like my lighter is about burned out. You know what I mean, burn, but at least we got one more light off of it. Oh, there's a single engine headed north. VMX. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning. 4 ran. Boy, I tell you, I didn't think it was gonna ever stop raining. Check it out, here we go again. Dalton Police Department, vehicle number 45. Good morning. In case any of my moderators did not know it, please don't put anybody in an excessive timeout. Let them trolls talk. Trolls is good for the channel. We don't want to hide anybody from the channel. We don't want to use excessive timeouts. You know what I mean, VERN? Well, we have been live for coming up on 12.5 minutes. Good morning, Miss Amy Elizabeth. Don't feed the trolls, and eventually they'll go away or they'll starve to death. You know what I mean, VERN? But them trolls is good for the channel. Yeah, that's okay, Deadly Kitten. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you standing up for EagleNick. But EagleNick knows it's not true. You know what I mean? They can say what they want to say. If you don't feed them, eventually they'll go away. Good morning, tractor driver. Good morning, Mental Raccoon Glass. Good morning, C. Huck. Good morning, Chris Phelps. Good morning, Chosen One, Sandra Willoughby, Miss Amy Elizabeth. Good morning, Dom W. No, I have not bought nothing, brother. EagleNick's not paid for anything. EagleNick has over 10,000 subscribers, and they are all legit. Too legit to quit. You know what I mean, VERN? My moderators are real people, the same as all of my subscribers. Good morning, Zelda. Thank you. Good morning, Adam C. Thank you, Miss Amy Elizabeth. Dalton Police Department, vehicle number 70. There was the Dalton Police Department, vehicle number 70. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, I'm doing pretty good, Alan. Oh yeah, there's a mighty lot of them out here riding around this morning. I've done seen about 4 Whitfield County and at least 2 City of Dalton Police Department. Now I was going to go up toward the courthouse, but it was raining up that way. I'm trying my best to make sure I don't get out in that rain. Good morning, Johnny Haggerty. Good morning, Blue Dud. Well, we got a lot of city police and even more of the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department. You would be amazed of how many police and sheriff's department officers we have in Dalton, Georgia, Whitfield County. Good morning, Johannan B. Nope, that is not a Huffy. That is a Rock Rider ST50 Sport Trail. Well, Zelda, it's not that hard to ride a bicycle. Good morning, EagleNick. AUDIT. You know what I mean, Vern. Good morning to you all. I am EagleNick, and we are live in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. You know what I mean, Vern. Hope you're all having a very blessed day. Thank you, Zelda. That motorcycle revved it up. I don't know who John Daly is, though, I don't believe. We got the old soup can out here this morning to hold the phone up. Crickets. Hope you're all having a very, very blessed day as we get underway. Thank you all for everything you do. Hey, I tell you what, we hit that 10,000 subscriber mark, but we're done at over 10,100 now. We're working on 11,000. Good morning, Remco. Good morning, Johanna B. EagleNick, EagleNick, he pulls out his phone real quick. When the cops see him come, they get in their car and they got to run. Look out, there comes a EagleNick. EagleNick, making them traffic stops as short as we possibly can. You know what I mean, VERN? When our EagleNick comes on, hey, Eagle fuel, you know what I mean, VERN? When our EagleNick comes on the scene of a traffic stop, they are gone real quick, like a lollipop. You know what I mean, VERN? It don't matter if it is the city, the county, or the Georgia State Patrol. Most of the time, if they see EagleNick, they've got to go. You know what I mean, VERN? Chris Phelps, EagleNick does not use needles. EagleNick does not use illicit drugs. Have you ever seen an arm that clean, buddy? Look at there. Look at that vein. Same way with the other one. Look at that fire hose. EagleNick has fire hose veins because I do not do drugs. You know what I mean, VERN? Nice try. Hey, you have a blessed day, Deadly Kitten. Thank you so much for coming on to the live stream. You are so greatly appreciated. Where else would you like to see there, Chris? EagleNick does not use illicit drugs. Here's my drug right here, brother. Nicotine, menthol. Now, don't get me wrong, EagleNick loves that THC. It's good for me. You know what I mean, VERN? Because I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. You know what I mean, VERN? Good morning, Crow. Crow. Ah, ah, ah. mustard on my biscuits, you know what I mean? Don't feed the trolls. Everybody, double tap your screen to give old EagleNick a like. And please be sure to subscribe. Good morning, BJM 1981. You have had the unfortunate luck to land on the live stream of EagleNick AUDIT. You know what I mean, VERN? Welcome on to the live stream. Double tap your screen to give old EagleNick the like. Zelda, I'm in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world, located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. We are in Dalton, Georgia, Whitfield County. Now this is the westbound traffic you see there. We are on the eastbound side of Highway 52. Just right across the Walnut Avenue Bridge. Good morning, Corey. From Adelaide, Australia. Good morning to you in Australia. Now, EagleNick has many viewers from Australia. Welcome to you. Good day, mate. EagleNick AUDIT will be the name. Good morning, Jason Myers. How you doing, Jason? There goes the Dalton Police Department again. Done got on that turn signal. Maybe he's gonna come back. I would like to give a shout out this morning to all the officers with the Dalton Police Department and the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department that watches my content. Good morning, Slabbin. Not much views. Who's not much views? I'm showing 142 people on here right now. And I've been on many other YouTube channels and they don't get 142 people in to live at one time. You know what I mean, VERN? Now that is low compared to what we have got. I've had over 600 people at a time on the live. But let me explain something to you. YouTube limits the number of people on a live stream. YouTube is bad. They are notorious about affecting a YouTube channel. They cut off people's notifications. They unsubscribe people from channels. Thank you, Corey. Corey, be sure to check out my YouTube channel. You can see numerous content. You can see my audits at the United States Post Office, the Whitfield County Courthouse, the Dalton Police Services Center, numerous traffic stops with the Dalton Police Department, the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department, and a few from the Georgia State Patrol. It is mostly the Dalton Police Department. But that is only because that is who I see the most. Good morning, pinned message. And I felt a little bit of rain in there just then. That is a CSX. Looks pretty clean. They ain't very much graffiti on it. Check that out. Boy, that is sharp. Train, Lord, take me on out of this town. Lord, that woman I'm in love with, oh, she's not around. I'm leaving here. I'm just a raggedy hobo. Lord, I'm leaving here. I'm just a raggedy hobo. Lord, that woman I'm in love with, Lord, she's got to go. Good morning, Beaver Audits. Creek. Well, all of a sudden, my phone was vibrating like crazy. I don't know why. Miss Amy Elizabeth, that is a beautiful word. You may not have realized it. You may not have realized it when you said it, but that is a beautiful, beautiful word. Morning beaver. You know what I mean, VERN. There's nothing like that morning beaver. Oh, EagleNick used to love it when his wife was alive, because if I had the morning wood, I could get the morning beaver. Good morning, Daniel Larson. She knows I'll never leave her, 'cause she gives me morning beaver. Good morning, Johnny come lately. Good morning, Skunk. Good morning, Skunk Bud. Nope, we're in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. Located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. Yep, be careful in the chat, skunk bud. You liable to get lit on fire. Panama City, Florida. Well, good morning to you, skunk bud in Panama City, Florida. Please be sure to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Good morning, Mike Murphy. Well, it looks like YouTube has put up those blocks. YouTube has already started shadow banning me. We was up to over 200 people on the live at one time. Now we're down to 43. It just keeps dropping. Well, I have not seen Scary Sherry this morning, so we've been lucky so far. Boy, that ain't nothing on them trolls. I used to get 200 or 300 trolls on the live stream at one time. Hey, you have a blessed day, Appalachian American. Well, I tell you, it is downright chilly out here this morning. Now this type of weather right here will make you sick. When it goes from being real hot to cooling off the way it has, it causes people to get sick. Good morning, Jared Hagerman. Know what? I already got a no. How you doing this morning? Potash Court. Hey, I worry about them summer codes, I really do. EagleNick does not do sick very good. I'm a bad sick. When I get sick, it's almost like I'm gonna die. I can't help it. But I really don't know what happened to them views, why them views has dropped down that low. But I would like to thank everyone for coming on to the live stream. Now, I pray that you all have a very blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Don't feed the trolls and they will go away. You know what I mean, Vern? It's best not to even acknowledge them. If you don't feed the trolls, they will eventually go away. Good morning, Mile High Community Channel. I've noticed when we actively engage the trolls, it affects the live stream. It affects the interaction we're getting from other people, so let's just ignore them. Good morning, Eric Griffin. Good morning, Adele. See, our views has already went back up to 57. Just ignore them trolls and eventually they'll leave. But I'm starting to feel a little bit of moisture in the air, so we're not going to be on here very much longer. Them kitty cats is coming out down there. Good morning, Vernon. But that wind is a little bit chilly out here this morning. Oh, EagleNick is wearing them shorts and Crocs. Felt the breeze. But thank you all so much for coming on to the live stream. Take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. Good morning, Charles Hogan. Good morning, Wentworth Pond. Yeah, it is a miracle, but we made it through to Monday. Everybody help EagleNick out and share my content. EagleNick loves you all and appreciates you all for all that you do. EagleNick AUDIT. Good morning, Hester, England. In Ohio, good morning to you. Good morning, Leah Bobia. How you doing this morning, Miss Leah? Great to see ya. You know what I mean, Vern. Good morning, Samba, USA. Well, everybody, I see a fire truck headed this way. Y'all be ready. They liable to blow the horn and scare the heck out of old EagleNick. Here they come. Here comes the fire department. Dalton Fire Department, engine number 1. Now, if I'd have been to Whitfield County Fire Department, they'd have probably blowed their horn. Yeah, it is about time for all the kids to go back to school. Yes, sir. Samba, USA. We're in Dalton, Georgia. The carpet capital of the world. Located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. Damn, we got another train coming by. Yeah, I didn't think about that, about it being time for everybody to be taking their kids back to school. Good morning, B-Dazzle. Well, thank you all for coming on to the live stream. I guess we're going to go ahead and end it. And old EagleNick is going to head on back toward the Eagle's Nest. Please be sure to subscribe if you have not already done so. Like, share, and comment. Take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. Good morning to you, Will, in Nova Scotia, Canada. I pray that you have a blessed day, Will. But it's starting to rain a little bit out here, so we're going to have to haul. EagleNick AUDIT. Good morning, Robert Walker. I am EagleNick. Peace and bacon grease. You know what I mean, Vern. And I'm out.